So as we consider what future measures of engagement look like, of course, we've still got to continue to track these sorts of things: click-through rate, bounce rate, unsubscribe spam complaint rate, and conversion rate. But I'm going to offer a couple of additional ones that I think we should be tracking as brands as well. Number one, a reply rate. So this is essentially a pure ratio between who opened and who replied, right? Essentially, a really key measure of indicator if someone found interest in our campaigns. How this relates to, section 1, our zero-party data. There are tools out there that can help us manage this at scale inside our organizations. Ann Hanley's got like a really funny measure. I think she calls it like what they actually cared about / metric or something like that. It's WINM. I'm not quite sure the entire abbreviation. Go ask her if you get the chance. But she's got a really fun metric that she makes this interesting. Number 2 is email read time. How much time are they spending in our campaigns? Now, this is not a metric that the ISPs are telling us they're looking at, but we think it may have something to do with those engagement scores they're doing. And there are tools out there, like a sponsor of this conference, Litmus, that helps us ensure that we understand how much time are our subscribers spending in our campaigns. Those can be really interesting insights for a couple of things. One, we can have that age-old argument or conversation, if you will, inside our organizations of, hey, are our emails too long or too short? Are we delivering enough information in the inbox? But also, is someone having a nuanced experience inside of that inbox with us? Are they spending enough time for the amount of content that we're building inside of that campaign? The last one I'll say is this: as your post-conversion metrics, I think, become increasingly important. And I would argue that as an organization, you need to sort of take a step back for the future and think, okay, what are the metrics that really have impact for us as an organization? I know someone was taking a photo of that, so I'll just back up if you want to snap that photo right now. But those post-conversion metrics need to be customized for us as a brand. But at least at a top level, here are some, if you will, more macro level measurements that we can think about from a post-conversion experience. First is things like email program revenue and profit. What are we actually driving out of the inbox from a revenue perspective and a profit center for our organization, especially if we're doing something from an e-commerce perspective or SaaS, or we're selling services through that inbox. Number 2 is revenue per email or per subscriber, right? What emails actually deliver the most revenue for us? What are the subscribers that are leveraging that? What is it about the relationship with that subscriber that drives the most revenue with them? There are key insights that we can think about there as well. Subscriber lifetime value, right? How much is a subscriber worth to us as an organization? It can help us make some comparisons, even things like subscriber recency, frequency, and monetary value, particularly important if you're doing anything from an e-commerce perspective and email marketing. And then it's taking those and comparing them to non-subscribers. So the customer lifetime value of a subscriber versus a non-subscriber can help us have a really nuanced conversation with our executive team to say, this is the value of why we invest in tools and platforms for email and the like. And we can do the same thing with RFM, right? Recency, frequency, and monetary value of customers that are subscribers and those that are non-subscribers. These become really key measures for us in the future as we think about those post-conversion metrics that go well beyond just sort of the vanity metrics that happen inside of the inbox.